Hit it! Rude Nation, we're back. Episode 29 of the Rude Boys Power Hour Plus. We're going to do this. This is your boys, the Rude Boys. We're going to do this in one take. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be flawless. I'm Tom. Damn it!
Perfect. I'm Chris. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, shit. All right, well, that's out of the way. This episode is going to be absolutely perfect, and it's not going to be flawless. You know what else is flawless?
And it won't be a garbage fire.
You know what else is flawless?
What?
Robots.
Robots.
They have precision, accuracy.
Wait, I thought we were talking about Predator.
Yeah, we called an audible on that. I fell asleep during the first Predator movie.
And
I
we
was a tired baby.
Yeah,
we never went back to it.
Yeah, we never went back to it. We also never got to Predator, which I kind of heard was a dumpster fire.
Yeah,
I did. I know. I'm using the dumpster fire and garbage fire a lot, but whatever.
you are. That's like the Tom catchphrase of the Rude Boys Power Hour.
Yep.
The most superior podcast show on the earth. So, yeah, we're going to talk about robots. And I think a lot of that hype came from the Bumblebee trailer that hit recently, as per recording. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a separate Transformers episode.
Yeah.
Nation. Don't you worry. But this is just all about the robots. Robots, androids, cyborgs, automatons, mechs, all that good robot shit.
Robots.
But not to be confused with robots, correct. But first, Tommy, what you drinking? Who's in your mouth?
My Saturday morning tradition of Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee.
Just regular blend or whatever?
Yeah, regular blend, milk. I'm a, basic bitch.
Sure. Well, I mean, you'd be basic if you had a little bit of pumpkin coffee like I have.
Yeah, that's who's in your mouth.
That is in my mouth, yeah. It's just the pumpkin from 7-Eleven.
There you go.
And just black, because again, looking to slim down. Happy National Coffee Day, Rude Nation. This will be absolutely out of date by the time you listen to this.
Good mention, though.
Yeah, right? Again, it goes with my basic bitch status.
Yeah.
I have to keep on top of social media to know what hashtags to use.
Yeah.
And don't you worry, you'll see it.
Great. Can't wait for those pictures, too.
You want to thud it up?
Thud it up. Thud.
Oh, that was an awful thud. Should we just do it? Let's keep thudding. Let's just keep thudding.
I'm going to keep thud.
Ready?
Thudding.
Keep going.
Thud, thud, thud.
All right, I think that's good. It's delicious. So
yeah, that's early morning stuff. I can't drink rum yet.
Yeah.
It's too fucking early. I mean, I could if I didn't have to go to work.
there you go. We all got lives, Nation. All right, we're making this work. Hence why we're gonna hit it like a fucking laser beam with precision and accuracy. And Tommy, I think it's time for Blitzkrieg News.
Whoo, Blitzkrieg! So Blitzkrieg in games first, and this is a little near and dear to my heart. Nope, no, it's not. Never mind. Hey, great start.
Yep, good start. Strong start.
Sony announces the PlayStation Classic. It has 40 games in
20.
it. 20. Ooh, wow! I was off by 20.
You doubled it.
Yeah.
Somehow. Another line in the mini consoles that
Yeah.
everyone's putting out that got really super popularized, I would think, by the NES and Super Nintendo Classic mini editions. Obviously, they've been doing those Atari flashbacks and the Genesis flashbacks or whatever the hell. But this is coming specifically from the source, the same one as the NES and the Super Nintendo ones, coming specifically from Sony. And as far as the 20 games that are coming out, the 5 games that are announced consist of Final Fantasy VII, Wild Arms, Jumping Flash, one of the Ridge Racers, and some other fucking thing.
Shit, Ridge Racer, I'm sold.
It's one of the... I don't know which one it is. But keep in mind, though, Nation, back in the day, the PlayStation 1 did not come with a DualShock controller. It had the cross D-pad and the 4 face buttons and the 4 shoulders.
Triggers.
So... don't expect any sort of like weird, wacky analog stuff. No, there is still a lot to know about it. Like, obviously, what games are also going to be part of it. I think Sony just kind of wanted to announce it to maybe drum up some interest because obviously that generation dealt with a lot of third-party people who might not be wanting to go all in on, this was also a fun generation too. Like, so it's not as simple as just dropping some NES or Super Nintendo ROMs. Like, these are going to be some bigger, harder things to emulate. So like you might get things like your Metal Gear Solids or your Silent Hills, and maybe the hype of this system will be like, hey Konami, people are looking at this thing, so let's get this fucking game on here.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I think is up. It's coming from $100. Was there announced the date? I don't remember. It's sometime this year.
It's probably around Christmas. They'll make 5 of them, and then people will be selling them on eBay for like $900.
Oh, of course, yeah,
awesome.
That's how it goes.
Scumbags.
I'd do that.
Yeah.
If I could buy it for $100 and sell it for $9, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. You're the problem.
I am the problem.
Telltale Games hit with another round of layoffs,
Jesus,
keeping a 25 people team.
This
25 person team. Makes more sense, but
literally doesn't matter. And actually, it also doesn't matter because
everything's canceled.
Everything is canceled. So when this news first broke, everything was like, everything in the pipeline is canceled. So basically, like, the only other things they had kicking around Telltale was the second season of Wolf Among Us.
I know.
And
that sucks.
And a Stranger Things game in partnership with Netflix or something like that. Something that could be streaming through Netflix. I'm not too sure.
Right.
And they were in the process of the final season of The Walking Dead. Their version, obviously.
Right.
And it's kind of a shame, and it really does kind of lead to a lot of mismanagement because, like, they started off very small, doing, like, you know, these little, not really point and click, but like these what am I trying to say?
Choose your own adventure?
Exactly, like narration-heavy adventure games.
Yeah.
Like, they were doing small little IPs like Sam and Max and Monkey Island and Strong Bed and Homestar Runner, and I think they did a Bone game, too. You know, the little... Oh, you're going to giggle like a bitch. You know, the little Bone, the graphic novel for children.
I know what you're talking about.
You know all about that, Bone.
Wow. Can you be a little mature when you're talking about a bone?
So, so they started branching out and trying to grab more and more licenses. Obviously, the big one would be The Walking Dead. When that came out, that was huge. They did the Fable stuff with Wolf Among Us, and they did some Borderlands and Minecraft and Game of Thrones shit. They really did starting to spread themselves really thin. Batman, Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought they were going to do a Spider-Man game, but I think I just fever dreamed that. I don't know. But a lot of the thing comes down like their technology was behind because they had to keep cranking these games out left and right, and they're episodic. So like once a month, they had to keep just adding to the story. And just management came in. If you remember, Nation, an earlier Blitzkrieg News edition, we talked about a lot of layoffs going, and now it looks like the studio's pretty much kaput. Yeah. And it's a shame. I don't want to be like that guy and be like, Telltale now isn't as good as Telltale then, but a lot of it comes down to the management.
Management kills it.
Yeah. Yep. And I know that there is, again, this is kind of still ongoing news, there's like some lawsuit going on because they're based in California, and like there's something going on where the labor laws state that you can't let go of a team or workers without 60 days notice or some sort of severance pay, and they did neither of those things. So this is going to be a messy thing, and it sucks because there's a lot of talent in that studio. Definitely came from a lot of talent because it came from LucasArts. This is rambling on. I'm sorry, Nation. I'm tired and exhausted, and it's just early in the morning. Sorry, Telltale. Moving on.
Sucks to be you nerds. This is near and dear to my heart.
Oh, is this one?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood coming for PS4.
Yep. This is coming out this month, Nation, in October.
Cannot wait.
Just in time, baby. That's super exciting.
I believe this will be my 4th time buying Symphony of the Night in any form.
This would be my 3rd. Because I have the disc. I have the... Dracula X Chronicles for PSP.
Okay.
I might have it downloadable on my Vita.
I have it downloaded on the good old PS3.
Okay. I think
one of the reasons I will not get rid of that PS3.
See, I'm curious because like when they re-released it for PS3 and Xbox 360, they redubbed a lot of stuff. They retranslated stuff, so it loses a lot of the corny like "Die, monster! You're not fit for this world. What is a man?" Like, you know, that shit.
I don't mind all that.
Oh, I love that shit because
fucking
that's
song at the end.
Oh yeah.
I hope they get rid of that song.
It's going to be like the 3rd time I put that song in there. I'm not putting that song in here.
You will.
Listen to our Castlevania episode, Nation. It's early up in there. It's probably got to be episode 4 or 5 or something like that. But it's a good Castlevania talk. Rondo of Blood is very good. It's like one of the best classic era Castlevania games. Whereas Symphony of the Night obviously then kind of spun off into the more Metroid style Castlevania games. And both games are coming out almost, as of now, and probably forever, exclusive to PS4. I think because Sony helped bankroll getting that stuff back onto the systems. I obviously would love it for Switch because, like, with all the Castlevania love that... thinking about it, all the Castlevania love that Nintendo showed through Smash Brothers, I have a feeling Sony, they saw that hype, and they were like, yo, Konami, Let's make something happen. You know what I mean? Kind of siphon a little bit of that hype into sales for them. Hey, business 101. I don't know how
Telltale learned something.
Yeah, I don't know how fast the machine runs as far as video game business is concerned, but these are definitely older games that are up-resed, nice and clean, looking
beautiful. I can't wait.
I can't imagine that really took too long or cost that much, but it's on PS4. Play it. These are excellent games.
I'm kind of surprised that they went with PS4 and not the Switch with the hype of.
Did you not listen to the last minute of me talking?
You've been rambling a lot this episode.
Sony probably financed this whole thing. I understand
that. Still, all right.
Money talks, bullshit walks, okay?
All right. Speaking of bones from before, let's talk about Bowsette.
Stop it.
Fuck
you. So Tom, explain this. Do you know what? Do you know?
All right. So Bowsette, from what I'm gathering, it's like a cross between Peach and Bowser.
Yes.
And there have just been lewd photos going around. People dressing up as Bowsette and like.
It's a phenomenon.
Right, and I was just like the other day, I'm scrolling through the old social medias at Twitter. Tommy _Cash with a K.
Yep, there you go. Hit it.
And I'm like, what the fuck, Bowsette? What the fuck is going on? What the hell?
Yeah, it's definitely people are definitely thirsty for sexy Bowser.
Apparently.
Basically, that a lot. It comes from. It obviously stems from the. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe reveal with I think it's called the Royal Crown or something like that. Okay. The item that turns Toadette into Peachette.
Okay.
So like some weird hybrid humanoid Peach and Toadette character. So then people then take that item, put it onto Bowser, and make a humanoid hybrid Peach Bowser. And people are loving it. But then they start doing that for other like the Chain Chomp and Boo and shit like that. And it's just like, oh boy, like. The internet, man. This is the Wild West when it comes to this wacky stuff, man. We love you, but
you guys you guys are insane.
Like, talk about something that, like, if you were in a coma for like 12 hours, 24 hours, you'd be like, oh, Nintendo announced a new character? No, that would be the internet just going crazy for this thing. It's weird, wacky, and wild. Are we done with video game stuff?
Yeah, we're done with video game stuff. So we are going to keep on talking about bones.
Okay.
In comics.
Yep.
No. Batwing! Apparently.
This is like a non-news issue now, but we have to talk about it.
Batman's dick showed up in Batman Dark, I think the title was called.
Yeah, it's like the edgy, mature DC thing.
Not for nothing. That shit is going now for close to $250 to $500, depending on the quality of the people love the bat dick.
Oh, really?
I think that's what it's really about. I feel like people
were really upset about it.
Well, people need to get over it.
Did you see it? Huh? Did you see the panel in question?
Well, I did, but then they put the bat symbol.
That's hilarious.
I mean, it was a very tiny bat symbol they had to use because Batman is an overrated bitch.
Wow. All right. You don't even see it. Like, you just see like
the outline.
Yeah, the outline of it. You know, like the light or something like that.
All right, cool. I mean,
it's average at best.
Give it a 9, 9.5.
It's probably cold in that Batcave.
But yeah, people are losing their minds over bat dicks.
Yeah. What else we got?
Rob Liefeld to helm a big-time X-Men crossover in 2019.
So who's Rob Liefeld, Tom? For the uninitiated.
Rob Liefeld is the gentleman who he started up X-Force.
Right, okay.
And then he went on with Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee to start Image Comics.
Well, he also created Deadpool, right?
Yes, he created. Yeah, okay. I try not to reference Deadpool.
Oh boy! As you're wearing a fucking Deadpool shirt, you fucking hypocrite.
Well, I need something to wear underneath.
Okay. Context, anyway.
Yeah, context exactly. And he also moved on to he created Youngblood for Image Comics.
Okay.
So he's coming back to Marvel, which is pretty badass. Can't wait to see those oversized arms and whatnot. Like he's
he's the one who did the Captain America Heroes Reborn?
Oh yeah. So you know, if you thought
talk about proportions.
Yeah, like if you thought Psylocke was well endowed, wait until you see Beast's chest.
Oh yeah,
because that's just gonna be like, yo, what's up?
People are capitalizing on that thirsty fandom, man. They got Sexy Peach, and now Batman's dick, and now get ready for some big old muscly strong guy comics.
Yeah, I'm that's awesome. Because I do know that they are restarting Uncanny X-Men. I think that's part of it. I think that's part of the part of this initiative as well. Which is, I would love to see Jim Lee come back to Marvel. That would be amazing. But he's so.
No, he's a DC, right?
He's so he's running some major department in DC. I know, so he ain't going nowhere.
Didn't we talk about it? Isn't he like the president now?
Yeah,
or something? Big time thing. The whole company, right?
Yeah. Not CEO.
I like when they bring in people from the past. Like I always like seeing modern characters done in like the Bagley art or stuff like that, or Joe Mad. Like I like that shit. Yeah. So hell yeah, bring it back. I've got no love for Rob Liefeld, but whatever.
I know
that's a cool thing.
I know Todd McFarlane won't be coming back anytime soon. He is so deep in Spawn right now. So, but yeah, cool. Rob Liefeld, badass. Don't fuck it up. Movie news.
Movies.
A lot of trailers.
A lot of trailers. Just hit the trailer talk up right now.
Oh, fuck yes.
Let's do it.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel was pretty damn good, man.
Captain Marvel was very cool. She looks great.
Yep.
I love the fact that you see the Centaurian, like...
The helmet?
The helmets and everything. Cool. I like the scrolls.
Yeah, I got no problem.
I know people are going like, yeah, Piccolo and blah, blah, blah. Internet,
Yeah.
Keep making bazettes. People are, already bitching, oh, she has no emotion in her face, and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Well, and I'm just like, get the fuck over yourselves.
Like, what's her deal? She was basically... I mean, this could be spoiler alert for the movie. I don't know. But, like, she was obviously an Air Force pilot. A lot of training in military... on Earth, went to space, some sort of memory loss. Now she's like a soldier for Space Force, basically like
for
that.
The Kree.
For the Kree, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's probably just like that, you know what I mean? Like, she has to find herself, so get over it, all right?
She's probably like, yo, fucking shit has happened to me.
That's true, too, yeah. She's probably seen people die and stuff like that, or comrades, or friends, so...
Nah. Dark Phoenix trailer, very cool. It didn't...
I was underwhelmed.
It hit the mark, like I said to you yesterday. It hit the marks, but it didn't hit them hard enough for me.
Yeah, no, it was just kind of like, alright.
I was like, alright, cool. It's another Bryan Singer X-Men movie.
Sure. Yeah.
And I was like, alright. It does seem like... It seems like they're doing more like... They're not going to go intergalactic again. Like, I
thought they were. I thought that was a big thing. They're going into space. I didn't... DMX, running rough shot right now.
There you go. I don't... See, were there any images?
Actually, that they're going into space.
Was it? I didn't see anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, not in the trailer. I'm saying, but
right. That's what.
Like a synopsis of the movie.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
But I was underwhelmed. You know how much I love putting a modified pop song on trailers. Nowadays, and it's just like,
that was not a good. Don't fuck with the Doors.
Right.
The Doors are awesome. Now. There's a lot of speculation of like whose funeral are they at?
Right. Yeah.
People are saying Cyclops is if they are doing the whole outer space thing, I think Jean will be dead.
Right.
And then resurrected.
As the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Symbols. Well, I saw some speculation also that the only people that they don't see in like funeral attire are Quicksilver and Magneto, which could mean multiple things, but
they couldn't just not be there.
Yes. Very, very true. So. Yes. So, I mean, we'll still see it, Nation, later than expected, because it did get pushed a couple months.
Yeah, it got pushed back to...
July, I believe. June, July.
Yeah.
So, this movie is like 2 years in the making, basically.
I know. I want New Mutants more than this movie, personally.
I don't think...
No,
I'm trying to say, I don't know if you're ever going to get New Mutants.
Supposedly we're still getting New Mutants.
Yeah, you're still, like anything Fox, because with the whole buyout from Disney with Fox assets, they're still keeping their stuff in the pipeline.
Sure.
So it's still going to be happening. But, a lot of reshuffling going on over at Fox while they still can, I suppose.
Now, I never thought I would say this. This next trailer blew away the two Marvel trailers.
Agreed.
The new Bumblebee trailer.
Oh, my God, dude.
So beautiful.
And why? Why did it kick ass?
It has so many Generation 1 characters. Like, you see OG Optimus Prime.
In the fucking... In, like, the truck style.
Exactly.
Shockwave. Fucking...
Soundwave. Releasing Ravager, which was just... blew me away. Yeah, Ravage, sorry. Which just, like... Oh, my God. Boner intensified.
No, it was nice, man. It was a nice trailer. I had to watch it like 3 times in a row just to be like, oh,
yeah.
Boy, you know the big reveal is going to be Megatron in, like, the blaster form.
Oh, my God. Awesome. I'll have to see the movie by myself because I'll fill it.
Right.
I'll fill the theater.
Gross.
Ugh. Space Jam 2 officially getting off the ground. Look, I love Space Jam.
Okay.
Space Jam was my jam.
No.
No, not gonna be the title.
No.
It's like 20 years too late. I don't know. It's not gonna be for me.
Sure, exactly.
You know,
exactly. It's cute that they're doing
especially since they're gonna be putting that overrated sack of shit LeBron James in it.
Wow, where's this coming from?
He does great things. He's an overrated basketball player.
All right, so
LeBron James is a basketball player. Basketball is a game.
Who the fuck LeBron James.
Okay,
is.
well, I was also
ironically the only basketball game I've ever seen
is Space Jam.
Space Jam. Okay. Yeah, Monstars versus the Toon Squad.
You never saw White Men Can't Jump?
No, never have.
Oh man, on the list.
Not on the list.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're racist.
Yeah, against white people.
Yes.
Yeah. So and the director is the same dude who did Black Panther, Ryan Coogler.
Yes. And he did Creed, and he's doing Creed 2.
Oh, he did Creed 2? Oh.
Yeah.
Creed also? And
yes.
He did Creed 2? Okay,
Creed
cool.
was
Which was another trailer that came out, too. I meant
Creed 2?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta check that out.
You want to check it out right now?
Not right now.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
We're doing it live, Nation.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Okay. So those were the trailers that came out. Anything else movie-wise that came out?
Trailer-wise, no.
I just said that was it for trailers.
Oh, okay. Movies, sorry. I wasn't... Sorry, shut up. Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Journey Smollett Bell join Margot Robbie for Birds of Prey. What the fuck's a Smollett, first of all?
I have no idea.
Anyway, I don't know who that other chick is.
Winstead from Scott Pilgrim and was it 22 Cloverfield Lane and other thing, the Thing remake.
Yes, yeah.
She's in things.
She's playing Huntress.
Don't know who the other actress is.
Yeah, she's playing Black Canary. I know people are losing their mind. Just because she's called Black Canary doesn't mean you gotta make her black and blah blah blah. And I was like, internet, you're just.
The jig that Tom did is like we should definitely start doing video. But
it's just
that was wonderful. Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's cool that they're still kind of pushing along with this Birds of Prey thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. DC.
That's awesome. Yes, that was amazing.
That's
all right. Let's just get it over with.
Speaking of DC,
Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. Cool. I'm so glad I've watched this whole movie in first release stills, so I don't need to go see it, which is awesome. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Director Man. As much as I don't like Christopher Nolan, you really should learn from him. He kept everything tight. Like,
it was a different time too. Like, social media is way more prevalent than it was back then.
I was like, dude, just enough. Like, I don't care. I mean, he looks good.
Yeah,
he looks good, but
he's got a good look to it. I literally thought this wasn't going as fast. I thought this was going way faster than I thought.
Yeah,
like it was like Joaquin Phoenix to play Joker, and I'm like, you're okay. That's gonna fall apart.
Right.
And it's actually there's footage and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's not crazy. It's just like, huh.
We don't need it.
Right.
We don't need it as a nation.
Right. As a nation and a nation.
Exactly.
Right. We'll still see it, nation. Don't worry.
Give me. You're paying for me. Give me a fucking origin movie about Egghead. Let's go back in time. Let's get Vincent Price. And I'd rather fucking see that origin movie. Like, I don't care about the Joker.
Right, you're Jokered out.
Yeah, like, and honestly, I'm also Batmaned out, too. Like, having a discussion with, group of people on Facebook, and we were all just like, if there was never another Batman Joker story, we'd be alright.
Right,
like, because
plenty.
So fucking many. It's like, alright, we get it. They don't like each other.
Sure.
We get it. they complete each other.
Right.
How about they just bang and get it over with that bat dong?
Yeah, the bat dong. Yeah, exactly.
So, awesome. That is it for movies.
Okay, cool.
TV. Netflix to bring us a live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender series.
Pause. We'll talk about that real fast.
Which I had to go through in my brain what TLA meant.
Good. Smart. Yeah, so that's a thing. Which obviously I'm sure people are really sticking their nose up at, especially after M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender movie.
But did you see, not the movie, but this, like, did you watch the series?
I watched it, like I think I was up to season 2.
Okay.
I enjoyed it, but I mean, and I appreciate it. It was a very well done, smart cartoon for children.
Yeah.
With a lot of culture and a lot of universe building and stuff like that. I dig that stuff, you know? It wasn't vapid. It wasn't just like, I mean, you can get that stuff too, but like, that's a dime a dozen. To get like a well-animated, drawn, and thought-out story, that definitely takes a lot of... I give a lot of respect to that.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yep, absolutely.
And
they're also doing...
a Diablo cartoon, which is...
I have no... love for Diablo. Yes.
You will.
Oh, you will.
That's awesome, especially if they do it in the same style as, like, Castlevania.
Right, which is coming back this month, Nation.
Hell yeah, October 26th, I believe.
I think you're right.
If they do it in that same vein where it's, like, 8 episodes of, like, 15, 20 minutes, boom, knock it out on, a Sunday afternoon, you're good to go. I'm stoked. I will definitely check it out.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, just in general. I say I like check out a lot of things on Netflix, but I don't.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't. Daredevil's coming back, so I might hop into that.
Yeah, I still haven't hopped onto Iron Fist.
Oh yeah, right.
I know.
Oh my god.
You haven't even finished Luke Cage.
I have not finished Luke Cage.
I mean, shit.
There's so many things I want to watch, and I just fall asleep on my commute. That's it, man. I just want to sleep.
It took. I mean, shit. It took you almost half a year to watch The Punisher?
I would say a full year.
Wow. Well,
I mean, from start to finish, from when it released to when I finished, probably a full year. But when I picked it up, I haven't even seen Jessica Jones season 2.
That's
I want to see American Vandal season 2 also.
I don't even know what that is.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it.
I feel like you would.
I don't think I would.
I think you would.
You also said you were also like, I think you would like that little fucking red panda fucking cartoon.
This American Vandal's a little more in your wheelhouse, Tom. I think you would appreciate it more. I think that's something that you and the rest of the people in this household could just chill out, watch. I think it's like a half hour each episode or something like that. So I think you guys would enjoy it. It's got good humor. It's got Tom humor. Trust me.
Disney's upcoming streaming service to get Loki and Scarlet Witch series.
And they're going to have the same actors and actresses. So that's a big plus.
And I also heard that it's going to be cheaper than Netflix.
Hey, if that's how they're going to siphon people, then
I'm like, Netflix is, only $11.99. What do you make it? $5.99? Like
$9.99.
Yeah,
there's numbers in between.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. It's just...
that still would turn a profit, I'd imagine. No, there aren't. Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, also Disney... I feel like Netflix... Excuse me, I'm congested. I feel like Netflix had to raise their prices a lot just to offset a lot of their costs to do a lot of their originals. Disney doesn't need that.
Right.
Disney has a shitload of things going on that they could just throw onto this service. And, hey, guess what? They also have movie divisions out the ass.
Sure.
That then they can just throw them on there. So they're already making that money. Yeah, so I can definitely see that being a $9.99 thing. And obviously you're going to have all of their Disney properties and Marvel and Star Wars and now all their Fox buyout things. And yeah, it should be neat. I want to see mostly I just want to see the Netflix universe people in the MCU proper. I want to see Daredevil and Punisher in the midst with like Spider-Man.
I'm wondering if those Netflix shows are going to be staying on Netflix.
Though I can imagine any deals that are still in
our deals
once they're done, that's it.
Right.
I hear that this is also probably going to maybe be the ends of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. only because they'll probably get pushed over to the streaming service or cut completely.
As long as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. could still possibly be on, I'm alright.
I just want these things that you're investing your time into outside of the movies to
still
help amplify.
Exactly. I agree.
Like, it should be the other way around also. Like, obviously, if you watch Avengers, the first one, and then you see the Battle of New York, like, wreckage in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you're like, oh man, I know that. But, like, turn it around, you know? Yeah. Maybe be like, oh, hey, yeah, that character you just saw in Avengers 4, that's Daredevil.
Yeah.
You should get Netflix. Well, maybe not now after the whole streaming service, but you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, you should watch that shit. You know what? Buy the DVDs, because those are still a thing. Yeah, I'm done.
So, apparently I had a special moment when I added these last two.
Okay.
They're movies.
Okay.
Stuff.
Oh, my God.
But they're under TV. So, we're going to travel back to movies real quick. Kevin Feige to oversee MCU X-Men.
I feel like I put that in there, but I fucked it up.
All right, cool.
Whoopsie.
Woo-hoo, we both fucked up.
You know, we're talking about Marvel. Fuck it. So, yeah. So, and the Fox properties. So, yeah, it's official. Kevin Feige's going to be taking over. Well, it shouldn't be news, but the fact that they're saying it is like, don't you worry. They're going to the right people.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And I'm sure. Dude, like, even, like, when this thing was happening, they were like, well, when we get these characters back, how do we introduce them? And they probably just have, like, a step. Like, okay, so now, like, you know, probably after Avengers 4, here we go, X-Men Fantastic Four.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And in last but not least, in TV/movie, is Star Wars to slow down after Episode 9.
That's my bad. I put that in there too.
All right, cool. So I'm not the fuck up.
Let's keep talking about Disney then. Let's how we segue it over there.
Okay, cool.
In the same call with the whomever, I think Bob Iger or whoever the hell is in charge of Disney, said about the thing with Kevin Feige and X-Men. They were saying it was like, yeah, we're going to reassess how we distribute Star Wars material. Especially after the fan outcry of Last Jedi and Solo and stuff like that.
Nah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you know, maybe the world's not ready for constant Star Wars. I think the cartoons and stuff, that still is awesome.
Sure.
The books they put out is still good. But, I mean, I know they want to keep doing that. And plus, now they have so many more properties to kind of bounce around, sci-fi-wise. Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever. I'm okay with that. I mean, even, like, it was weird seeing a lot of Star Wars once a year. Mm-hmm. That was even, like, I think when it came out, when like, Force Awakens was still going to be a thing. It was like, oh, my God, there's going to be a new Star Wars movie every year. That's crazy. Like, but you didn't expect the bad part, which was, like, oversaturation and fan backlash, like, whatever. But, you know, but it's reality. Not everything can be Marvel. DC, take note. Do your own thing. Stop copying me. Said Marvel.
But stop copying me shitty. Said Marvel as well.
Yep.
Rey Mysterio.
In our wrestling news.
Wrestling. Signs a 2-year deal with WWE.
Yep.
Pretty neat.
And he's got some clause where it's like he can, because I think he only wanted to sign an 18-month deal. Excuse me. But WWE was like, nah, give us 2 years. But you could leave after 18, you know what I mean? So, that's cool. Hey, Ray, I know when Ray came back for, what was it, the last Rumble?
Yeah.
That was a huge, huge thing.
Blew up, yeah.
And obviously, he's been, once he was finalized his last release, you know, was doing independent stuff, you know, Lucha Underground, and he was All In.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, dude.
He's been in New Japan, like, doing stuff in New Japan lately.
Hell yeah, man. I feel like Rey Mysterio didn't get the send-off that he deserved.
Nah, I definitely...
So he should definitely get something pretty good.
I saw this last night. I forgot to put it.
Ooh, here we go.
Was all members of Evolution will be reuniting.
I did see this.
On the
on the show that they made popular, SmackDown. They did not make SmackDown popular at all. What the hell's going on? I think this is just to get, like... There was a little bit of... Well, viewership, of course. Your boy Dave Bautista said that he wasn't reached out to be invited on SmackDown 1000, even though it was in his own hometown. And he was a big part of SmackDown in, like, the 2010s, late 2000s. But this is how you're doing it? Like, all right, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still hoping that we'll see a surprise by The Rock.
You know what? Yeah, like
Rock just comes out and just rock bottoms all of Evolution.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You might kill Ric Flair if you do that.
Probably would. Probably would.
And Randy Orton will get hurt because he's made of glass.
Mr. Glass.
And whip out his dick while he gets hurt.
Does do that too, apparently.
Dick whip glass.
So on that note, Tommy, tell the nation what you've been up to.
Chilling. Working.
Life is Hitmos Nation.
Went to a independent wrestling show a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that was fun. Met James Storm.
What's the company?
All Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
It was cool. You know, you get your jackalopes, your jagweeds who are like, hey, look at me. You know, point me out in the crowd while I hold this sign and shit.
Oh,
like, it was
gotcha.
also like...
You're talking about the crowd, I guess.
Yeah, they you know, the thing they had was also like the crowd bring the weapons for like, you know, this hardcore match they were having. Like, there were blow-up dolls and dildos and...
Long Island's nasty.
And, like, someone made a tampon bat.
Oh, my God.
Like, it was just... the surprise match was James Storm versus Hernandez, which was awesome. Okay. I was just like, holy shit. Like, that was very cool. James Storm is a really cool fucking guy.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine.
Lot better meeting experience than I did with, hate to say it, than when I met AJ.
Okay.
Because, you know, AJ was just like, yeah, that's going to be another $20 for a photo. And then, like, you know...
James Storm? He was like, here you go. Let me go paint your house, too.
James Storm was just like, yeah, $20 for a shirt, you get a free picture. And if you want to, you know... I was like, can I get a picture? Is that, like, extra money? He's like, nah, man, come here, brother. And I was just like, yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I was like,
that's cool.
Right, cool.
That's a good experience.
It was. It was a very cool experience. All in all, I've just been, you know...
How was the event, though? For an independent wrestling show?
For an independent wrestling show, it was fun. Yeah, I mean, nothing like, you know... I mean, we've been to Ring of Honor. I mean, it won't touch
I guess my, like, small...
Yeah, like, Matt Stryker was there, which was cool.
Really? Okay. Well, he's a Long Island boy, yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought he was, like, Jersey-ish area. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Now making you question everything.
Who's to say? There's really no one who could ever tell us what's what. So.
Exactly. So, I know they're doing another event in April, so it'll be fun.
Cool. Sounds like a fun time.
It was. What have you been up to, my friend?
Man, not a whole lot either.
Life,
school, work, etc. Nation, like I've said, I'm selling stuff on eBay. If anyone's interested, hit me up. I'm using this episode, this podcast, for my own selfish needs.
Push your shit.
Exactly. Search for user. Jesus. Search for user Jesus. Yeah, it was hard to get that username. Search for user Neutrino64, Neutrino 64. Help a brother out. All right? Cool. What I've been up to, so me and my girlfriend, we were watching Arrested Development. I told you about this last episode. We finished up the entire series up to this point. Season 5 got released earlier. Tom's already shaking his head. Season 5 got released earlier this year. It was only 8 episodes because they're like doing the rest of it later or something like that. Man, I don't want to say it like the same thing I said about Telltale, but like
it's garbage.
No, I didn't say that, did I? Early Arrested Development is better than more modern Arrested Development. I mean, that's the case. Like, they had
too hard.
A little bit, yeah. Like, I mean, still, like, some of the characters. Like, I appreciate Tony Hale's character Buster a lot more because he's on it a lot more. I forget the name of the actress, but the actress who plays Maybe is doing an excellent job. Honestly, I don't want to say it because
she's a dog-faced gremlin.
Wow. But I mean, I think a lot of these actors and actresses that are more predominantly shown in the newer season is probably because they didn't have a whole lot more going on, and they weren't as busy as like your Jason Bateman's or your
because he's doing that show Ozark.
Yeah. So,
Ozark, yeah, same thing.
Yeah, you just said a bunch of letters in a row. Okay, cool.
Threw it against the wall and hope something stuck. And something kind of stuck.
Did it? What was it?
Ozark.
Okay. We got a little time before we get into the topic. You want to talk about Spider-Man? I didn't play it not nearly as much as I wanted to.
I'm not talking about Spider-Man because I'm going to spoil so much shit.
So, all right, so... Where do I get to? I did the first stealth mission.
Okay.
I could say that. It was neat, because like, it definitely shows you how to do the stealth.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah, it's a tutorial, basically.
I'm stuck on a stealth mission right now that I'm just like... it's so annoying. I really gotta do it.
Right, I got you.
So, it's just,
And stealth missions suck normally because it's like It's like, oh, you got spotted. You're dead. As opposed to like a Batman, or especially about Batman, if he was stealthy, then guess what? You can fight your way out of it.
Yeah, but if
you're playing as Mary Jane, I'm assuming Miles Morales.
Yeah.
That was pre-release.
Yeah.
Not news.
Exactly, and it's just like, oh, you're spotted, you're dead.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Gotta redo it all.
Exactly. But there are points where it's just like you don't have to start from the beginning.
Right.
The thing that I really like about Spider-Man, it's like, when you're in like trying to do those puzzles and it's just like, do you want to just skip the puzzle? I'm like, yes, I do.
You can set a lot of the any options.
Yeah.
You can set that shit to just be like that.
I didn't set it when I first started playing. Okay. I gotta look to see if you can go back and set it while you're mid-game.
Yeah, why not? Because it's each little thing, you know what I mean? It's not like, even like a difficulty slider is the same thing. It's like at that point, the game changes to, be more enjoyable for yourself, which I have no problem with.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
I like to keep the stuff as neutral as possible. Something I might change, though, is when I'm doing, like, the car chase missions, and Spider-Man has to stop the car somehow, some way, and you have to mash on the square or the X button, I don't remember which. I always fail it. And I know it's coming. Like, it's like, I get, like, 90% of the way through, and then, like, Spider-Man eats it somehow. Yeah, so there is a way to, like, instead of mash it, you can press and hold it, which will do the same thing.
Okay.
Or you could just be like, no more quick time events.
That sucks that you can't do that.
I know. The controller's broken, clearly.
No, I know. I'm like, that's the one thing I don't have an issue with.
Really?
Where I'm just like, I got very fast fingers.
Sure. I thought I did too, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm just like, I was drinking too. Oh, okay. I was drinking too,
sure.
So I mean... just like oh shit, square.
I'm hitting triangle. I'm hitting circle. God damn it!
I've been there before.
Yeah, I've done that.
But I'm really enjoying it. I played also the first Shocker mission where we have to chase him around the city a little bit.
Shocker.
Yep. Okay.
I need to ask you something because you're a big Scarlet Spider fan.
Yep. Interestingly enough, not playing it in the costume yet. I don't know. I'd like to keep it in the white Spider costume that he like. In canon costume.
Yeah, I'm running around in the Black Cat one, it's black and red.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, well, cool. I like that one.
Right. All right. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Scarlet Spider.
Okay.
What the fuck is? All right, I understand he has his web shooters on the outside.
Yeah.
What the fuck are on his ankles?
He's got little pouches. Yeah.
What?
Like little fanny packs.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was the 90s. What do you expect? Just like, let's just throw belts on them and fucking...
Who drew him? Bagley?
I don't know if he was the actual designer. Could have been. No, because I think he first debuted in Web of Spider-Man. I don't know who was drawing that.
Yeah.
At least in that costume. Yeah, I don't know who drew that.
So I was running around, and you look for the backpacks and whatnot. Yep. I did find this one backpack with a Nelson Murdoch business card in it. And, you hit triangle, it gives a little history, and it goes like this, yeah, the blind lawyer said if, I ever needed anything, to give him a call. Wait, how do you know that I would, how did you know that I knew Spider-Man? I was like, oh, shit, that's really cool.
Pretty, yeah.
Or something like that. It was very cool.
So, you can also go around New York City and take, you could take, what am I trying to say, oh my god. Landmarks, thank you. The landmarks thing. So, I saw a couple spots that I was like, oh, that's a museum or a school or a famous building,
the
architecture,
garden,
whatever like that. Yeah. But some of them, I didn't know, and I assume they're just deeply into Marvel lore. There's some sort of gym or something in Hell's Kitchen. I'm guessing that's where...
That's where Jack Murdoch...
Exactly. Jack's dad got worked out.
Jack's dad?
Matt's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Matt Murdock's father worked out. Okay, that was like my go-to. I was like, oh, it's probably that. But I know Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah, it's in there. I'm still looking for it.
Alias Investigations is in there too. So that's really cool.
That's very cool.
Obviously, Avengers Towers, Dewey. That's in there.
Fist Tower, Dewey. Oscorp.
Mm-hmm.
So, still waiting for
Really a fun game. Really wish I had more time to play it.
Still waiting for that motherfucker to show up as a Green Goblin. Still waiting.
Yeah, I know.
But the good thing about this is that with the success, they're saying that they're like, we're probably gonna do a sequel, and we're gonna probably be doing more Marvel games.
I did hear about that too. Yeah,
I'm like,
good.
Give it to Insomniac. They did a fantastic job. They really did. And I think Insomniac could be up to the task of doing an Avengers type game and
Well, I know Square Enix also has that Avengers game in the pipeline that we've heard nothing about in like 2 years running.
Yeah. I've given up on that until I actually until I see something.
Right.
But yeah, now Spider-Man's great. I'm hoping to
Yeah, you're a lot further in than I am.
Yeah, which I think I told you I was like 60-75%. Yeah, I was
like 57.
I was like 57. I was like, well, I was really fucking off.
Well, I mean, you could be far along in the story, but just not the collectibles. You know,
right.
Like I'm assuming that percentage. Excuse me, that percentage carries everything. So if you collect everything, there you go. Or if you just do the story mission, you might be like 80%.
Right? You know yeah. Oh yeah, I'll do stuff. It's just like, oh shit, Mary Jane needs help. I'm just swinging and taking pictures of this shit.
I was doing the same thing. I like the slow mo button. Basically, like when you do your web zips.
Yeah.
So if it's like I see a landmark or something, I kind of just swing right by, and then like I'm sliding down, I throw up the camera, and I just slow mo, and then wait till it's good, click, and it's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the locomotion is fantastic in that game.
Yeah, never mind. Wow. Never mind.
Drawing a blank?
Yep.
It's all good.
Yep. It happened to you. It happened to me. So
Nation, that's what we've been up to. Rude Nation, this is Sherm. I am a robot. We are going to talk about the superior beings on Earth, the robots. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm not a robot. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty convincing, though, right?
Let's face it, they've already taken over.
Yeah, pretty much. As we record into one, dun dun dun.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, they've taken over. It's Skynet all over.
Yeah, this is in no particular order.
Yeah, so we just again like we probably should have sorted this list. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Whatever.
The Bumblebee trailer got us talking about robots and was like, well, we like robots a lot more than Predator, so we're gonna talk about robots. And we did no homework on Predator. Yeah. Sorry, Nation.
Did a little more homework on robots.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So, Tom, you compiled a list, and I agree with it.
Yes.
Of our favorite and also notable robots in media. So video games, comics, television, movies, everything.
Yep.
Everything. Who do we got? In no particular order.
We got, and I this one just popped in my head.
Boy.
Small Wonder. It was a show on the 80s where this guy, he created this girl robot.
Oh, God.
You know, so his son could have a sibling. And so, like, that's just creepy right off the bat right there. Yeah, that's how this list is going.
And so you waited for me to give the whole my blessing to this list, and then you hit me with this fucking Small Wonder bullshit. Something I didn't want to ever think about, and guess what? Here it is on the podcast of the nation.
It popped in my head. Sorry.
Oh.
Going on.
Yes, going on to the list.
Bender from Futurama.
Yeah, Bender. So this was my ad.
Yeah.
Out of 20.
Yeah.
That I added.
Yeah, Bender.
It's all Tom.
Yeah, Bender was It's such a fucking sleazy guy.
Bending Rodriguez, yes. From Futurama, yes.
It's amazing.
From Futurama, he was born in Mexico. So Futurama is a great show. Bender is a great character, voiced by John DiMaggio, who's a great voice actor. Like he's awesome. He really does, like, that voice is that character, definitely. Yeah. It's basically a robot Homer Simpson, but he's also a little homicidal, because he's a robot, and robots are crazy like that. Just very funny. Like, that was one of the things that really did set Futurama apart. Like, you have a character who's a robot, and you can now do all this robot comedy and do all this whole robot culture. Like, he celebrates Robonica and like just fun
Mother's
stuff like that.
Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day. That's a big thing because the Mom Corporation created all the robots basically.
Yeah.
So Bender's a great character. That was my ad. Cool.
Next up is the Kmart version of Transformers.
Boy,
GoBots.
GoBots, oh boy. I don't really know a whole lot about GoBots, I'm not going to lie. Only of what they are, the knockoff Transformers.
Exactly. And that's exactly what they are most known for. Sure. They are...
For ape and Transformers, basically, right?
Exactly.
So they did transform into what? They transformed into vehicles also?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they were very blocky and
Right. They were just shitty form.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Zenyatta from Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
He's a healer. He's a healer robot who he shoots at these little orbs.
New?
No.
What does he look like?
He has like no face. He
that guy.
floats
Okay.
like in a meditative
that guy,
state.
Got you. Okay, thank you.
He's a pain in my ass.
Okay.
So anyone who plays as Zenyatta, fuck you.
Wow, calling him out.
Damn right.
Tommy_Cash.
Damn right. And yeah, like the robots in Overwatch, are very involved in like the political landscape and whatnot. So it's he's a peaceful robot, but he can throw down when he needs
to.
So.
Okay. I wanna add something to the list. The robots from Portal. So obviously you have GLaDOS, Atlas, Peabody, the Wheatley. I think voiced by Stephen Merchant. What was it? Oh my god, I'm fucking out of it. He was like one of the characters from Portal 2.
Okay.
Those are great. Those are great games.
I was drunk mostly when we were playing that.
We played Portal 2 co-op. That was an experience. A very early prototype, Rude Boys GameClub. Also, you have the every little AI thing going on in Portal. So you got the little turrets and the cameras and stuff like that, and it all has they all have their own personality, which is cool. Like obviously GLaDOS is a maniac machine, but you come to learn in Portal 2 that there's a lot more behind that character. Wheatley is super simple and he's a wimp, but then he gains power and kind of goes nuts. Atlas and Peabody, they're just the co-op robots, and really like everything in Portal 2 and Portal is just any robot related stuff. Good times.
No.
We should play Portal 2 again. Just saying. Add it to the list.
The Major from Ghost in the Shell.
Okay. I don't really know.
Ghost in the Shell.
Isn't the Ghost in the Shell a robot? Or whoever that is?
Well, the Major is...
Oh, that's who that
that's
is.
the main...
Okay.
The main character...
Is named Major? Okay.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell, it's just pretty much like, they'll take very, like, altered carbon type.
Right, yes.
Where they take the consciousness.
The concept, I get it. Yeah.
She was awesome. Like, I mean, and Scarlett Johansson portrayed her so great. Like, in the live action movie.
No, I know that. Yeah.
I
don't know. I feel like a lot of people shat on that.
Well, the internet's a bunch of pussies.
That's fair. Okay.
So
call them out.
Yeah, I will. They're a bunch of pussies. Puss boys. So, Major.
Very good.
Check out Ghost in the Shell. Very good. Even if you don't like it, fuck you. Transformers. Very iconic. We know that.
Yeah, we can't talk more about Transformers. We talk about Spider-Man, and then maybe Transformers would be next.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, absolutely. That was the whole robot revolution. I would think would start with there. The Autobots, Decepticons, all the little subsections right there, all the iconic characters, all the many iterations. Like I'm definitely came in to Transformers, like G1 stuff late in the game, but Beast Wars brought me into Transformers proper. Like oh my god, I have much love for Beast Wars Transformers.
Yeah. Beast Wars was awesome.
An awesome television show. I love the line, the just the fact that it was almost like a sequel to G1 because like all of this stuff happened so far into the future of Cybertron past Generation 1, but then they go back in time thanks to space-time travel, and they're on the same, well, spoiler alert, they're on the same Earth that we're on, so people try to interfere with the G1 stuff beforehand. I'm losing my voice.
Gundams.
We want to talk about mechs. Yeah, Gundam. Gundam, I'll say it. If I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Gundam is the series that, if I had the time and to do it, I would get into Gundam. Right. Gundam Wing is one of my all-time favorite animes. It is not a great anime. It's not a perfect anime, but I just love it so much because it was one of my first, and I was like, oh my god, the nostalgia behind it. G Gundam I've seen also. I love any sort of Gundam video game, and I get the lore and I get the culture, but I've just never really seen and followed up with all the other different series.
Right.
Like, it's definitely a show and a line that should have gotten more popular. In Japan, people love fucking mechs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there was even, like, a couple years ago, there was an actual Gundam in Japan.
Sure.
But, like, it's now, like, a toy line that also coincides with a manga and an anime series. Like, it's very nuanced now, but It's giant fucking robots fighting. Like, this whole thing is about robots. Like, it's great. I mean, yeah, they're mechs and they're not necessarily sentient, but fuck you. It's our show. We're talking about robots and all things in between.
Here's another mech. Yep. Another neck.
Yep, another neck.
Leopardon.
Oh, Voltron.
No, Leopardon. The fucking Spider-Man mech.
Oh, that guy. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What are they just called the Lions?
And if I was say Voltron, I would say Voltron.
Well, I didn't know if there was an actual name.
No, Leopardon is it's from Japan.
The Japanese Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Right.
And he calls the giant.
See, Japan loves mechs.
Exactly. We're gonna bundle these next two up. C-3PO and R2-D2.
Of course, you gotta have these two gay robots together.
Only droids. The only Star Wars characters who have been in every Star Wars movie with the exception of Solo.
Yeah, that was... I don't know why they missed out on that. I mean, that would have been after Episode 3, right, I think?
There was really no place... I mean, you could have shown them as, like... Kind of like...
They were definitely busy at that time.
Yeah, I mean, you could have shown them in that, like, casino.
Right.
That, Paul Bettany was in, like, kind of like how they were in Return of the Jedi, where R2-D2 was serving drinks and C-3PO.
That would have been a little on the nose.
Yeah, well, it would have been another thing for the internet to complain about.
What? They were in Rogue One, though, right?
Yes, they were. Like you saw them as they were taking off.
Oh yeah, duh, right.
In the base, yeah.
Right.
So, I mean,
they were in the hands of the Resistance.
Exactly. Like, you think
the Rebel Alliance, idiot. Sorry.
Yeah. If you think Star Wars, you think Han, you think Chewbacca, but
Darth Vader.
You really think, I mean, R2...
Oh, we're talking about Solo, yeah, I got
you. R2-D2 and C-3PO really, like,
they're iconic.
Pop into your brain.
Especially.
Yeah.
Like, just the whole... He's just a fucking... a thing. That's it.
Yeah.
He's an object.
Yeah.
That people gravitate towards. I mean, I like BB-8, too, in the new ones. He's definitely a little forced down your throat.
Yeah.
He's definitely like the Baby Groot of the newer series, but like I loved him in Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a little too much in Last Jedi, but whatever, it is what it is.
Exactly. Next bundle is Vision and Ultron.
Okay.
Because since Ultron is the one that created Vision,
right?
You can't have one without the other.
Sure. Yeah.
Vision, popular, had kids with Scarlet Witch,
sure. Or something like that.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Robot babies, yep.
Yeah. And Ultron is he just wants to see the world burn because he realizes that flesh is weak. And if anyone will be leading the robot revolution,
gonna be Ultron.
Yeah, I think it'll be Ultron.
That makes sense.
Because he'll just be like, y'all suck.
Right.
Next would be Ultron's foot soldiers, the Cybermen from Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Who just again flesh is weak, and they just want
no idea what
they just want to turn everyone into robots. Can you get the bat boner out of your mouth?
Sorry,
that would be awesome.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Other foot soldiers that he'll have will be the T-1000.
Okay. That's the liquid mercury one.
Yes. And the T-800.
Which would be the classic style Terminator.
Exactly. I mean, let's just face it. Those would be his foot soldiers.
Yeah, those would be the infantry.
Yeah, absolutely. They would just, destroy.
Yep.
More on the infantry would be the Sentinels.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely.
Because you have so many different versions of them. You got the Prime Sentinels who could just infiltrate the human race.
Sure.
And just be like, okay, everything's cool.
Right.
Everything's cool. No, fuck you, blasted!
Right.
They put bombs in our hearts.
Sure. They could do that. I like, Sentinels are definitely one of the iconic X-Men rogues.
Yeah.
I would call them rogues just because it is a threat to... Maybe not rogues, but it is a threat to the X-Men. It's a threat to the Marvel Universe, but specifically the X-Men. And it's one of those things, too. It's like you think about, like, X-Men villains. You're like, okay, cool, Magneto, Sabretooth, Mystique, Toad. You go for, like, you go to, like, the Brotherhood of
Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Mutants, okay. Then you go like to your little wild ones, like your Omega Reds and your arcades and stuff like that. And then you're like, oh yeah, right. They also fight giant robots.
Yeah.
In case you forgot, like here's another threat coming. So that's cool. And yeah, Sentinels, they're fucking threatening. Like Days of Future Past. The even the movie was like, all right, you did Sentinels pretty good.
They filleted Wolverine.
They kill everybody.
Yeah,
they are robots. They do not care. They will kill.
Now the next batch of robots. The next batch of robots, I think, would be our friendly allies.
Okay.
The Iron Giant.
Well, yes, the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant would defend. He would protect. Would he fight? I don't think he would fight.
I think he would. If someone he loved was in danger, I think he would fight.
Someone he loved was in danger in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think he fought. Like, he didn't bust out the laser gun. Like he was going to. Because he was a friendly giant, you know?
Okay.
Actually, fun fact.
Thank you for educating me, because I've never seen the Iron Giant.
Really? Yeah. You should. It's a very good, wholesome cartoon. And that Iron Giant in Ready Player One is nothing like this one. That is a facsimile.
Okay.
There is a what if back in the day in Marvel Comics series that dealt with one of the Girthies. You know, Sam Guthrie, Paige Guthrie, one of the
Gunthries.
Gunthrie? There's an N in there? Really? All right. The Gunthries, the littlest one, who I think at that point didn't have powers or whatever. I don't fucking know the lore. He found a Sentinel beat up, and he repaired it, and it was very Iron Giant like.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But obviously, like, he's like, hey, meet my family, and you know they're two high class mutants, so there was a lot of fucking drama
tension
going on there. Yeah,
exactly. Sure.
But yeah, that was cute, and Iron Giant's a good movie.
Have to check it out.
I wouldn't be the type to say it's a great movie, but it's a good movie. Very good.
Okay.
Definitely check it out.
Big O.
Big O. Yes, I know. It's a mech suit.
Yes,
I know of.
I've also seen episodes where
of the anime.
Yeah, he's, he could be remotely controlled as well.
Okay.
So, that's always helpful when you can remotely control giant robot mech.
He's got like a diesel punch or something like that, right? That's the thing. Like,
his fist goes like 1,000 times bigger. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Big O's pretty awesome.
Give him the big ol'. Give him the big O.
Big O. Yeah.
Don't look at me and say that.
Gives him Big O with the big fist.
Oh yeah.
Jerk that fist.
Okay, take it easy.
Astro Boy. Classic.
Very classic, yeah.
1980s.
I would think actually probably earlier.
Late 70s.
Maybe even earlier.
All right. Astro Boy. Pretty cool.
Yep. Definitely like the Japanese Pinocchio, I would say, because
I'll agree with that.
But again, they love their robots, so it's like, what if a scientist created a robot boy and he's a hero? So yeah. And there's a lot of different incarnations of Astro Boy. I think there's like a modern cartoon on Netflix or something.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tale as old as time. You know, a person trying to create life, trying to be God.
Okay.
And then that person trying to find the creation, trying to find its place in the world.
Sure. And then you have Megazord.
I know I like we were talking about this nice thing, and then he's like, and we have a big robot that's made of little robots.
Yeah, Megazord.
We're talking about classic.
This is classic.
But even like the whole Megazord, like that's a cool fucking idea.
You
know. Like, I mean, you got the Transformer combiners, but like this is like, again, these are mechs that combine into
a bigger mech.
Bigger mech, yeah, exactly. And then that mech can combine with other mechs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Megazord. Dude, back in the 90s when fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers hit, man, that's iconic. You want to talk about that? That's iconic. I have a Megazord shirt I should have worn.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I've watched Power Rangers, but there's so many episodes of that of the classic.
Sure.
Now you could take Megazord, and doesn't he also combine with Dragon Zord, and then they can combine with Tiger Zord?
Well, no. So that's the thing, because obviously a lot of these shows were just ploys to get kids to buy toys. So you had Megazord, which was already 5 robots combined.
Right, yeah.
It was the saber-toothed tiger, Tyrannosaurus, T-Rex, That's the same thing. Triceratops, pterodactyl, and a mastodon. Those 5 combined into one big Megazord robot. Then you had Dragonzord was introduced. So Dragonzord was like a Godzilla robot.
Right.
And he kind of like went on Megazord's shoulders,
right,
or
like armor,
extra boost. Then they had this thing called Titania, or Titanius, or something like that. It was basically like a 3-headed brontosaurus tank that it would hop into. Like all it was just a vehicle. That was it.
Okay.
Like it was just a vehicle to get onto for extra firepower. Right. And I think in the show that might have shown up like 3 times or something like that. And it's one of those things where it's like it's completely on the American side
not needed.
No, there's no like canon reason why it's there. I think it's just like we need Titanius or whatever the hell. And then this like old grainy 80s robot comes out and it's just like what the fuck is going on?
And then what did Tigerzord?
Then when they basically revamped, and then there was a new, because every so often in Japan they refresh Power Rangers.
Sure,
Super Sentai, and it so that one was like a ninja themed. So they had it was like the Ninja Zords or something like that. So it was the same idea.
Sure.
5, and then the Tiger Zord went onto that, and then it was some other it was like a big turtle or something. Yeah, again, dude.
By the time Turtle gets there, the battle's over.
Yeah, they called him up ahead. Like, they called him, like, fucking 2 years ago.
Yo, we're gonna need you.
We need you in Angel Grove City.
Yeah.
On November 11th. And just, bring a lunch.
Bring a lunch.
You'll be there for a while waiting for you. Yeah, so Megazord. Super cool. That whole shebang.
Then you got Voltron.
Now, see, Voltron I was not really super privy into.
Voltron, again.
Same idea.
5 mini lions combined to one big robot.
Yeah.
Who he was bad fucking ass.
Sure.
He had the blazing sword.
Right.
Just everything about Voltron is, what I like. Similar idea to, Megazord.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, again, Japan
they love their robots.
Loves their giant robots. And finally, the leader, I feel, of the human race, of helping the human race.
Okay.
Mega Man.
Yes. Mega Man. Super fighting robot.
Yep.
The Blue Bomber. Mega Man.
Mega Man is, I dare say, the man.
Whoa!
Hey!
You got your different Mega Mans. Yeah. Mega Man X and all the different
Mega Man 11. I just took the piss out of you talking about Mega Man.
You did.
No. Mega Man is one of the most iconic
video game characters.
Yeah, and robots, I would say.
Sure. Yeah.
I would definitely say robots. It just shows you.
Definitely say robots.
Yes. It shows you that man can create good things, but then on the opposite side you have
Dr. Wily.
Yeah. Who creates Proto Man?
Yep.
Or no, Dr. Light. Well,
didn't
they both create?
I think so.
Mega Man and Proto Man, because technically they're brothers.
They both created Proto Man.
Right.
And then Proto Man went rogue, and then Dr. Wily went evil, and then Dr. Light created Mega Man.
Right.
But I also think they both created the Robot Masters.
Okay.
And then they just sided with Dr. Wily.
Huh.
I don't know.
Interesting.
The lore is confusing.
Right.
But yeah.
So that is our list of our soon-to-be Lord and Saviors, and
also our destruction.
Yes.
So robots.
Robots are fun.
So we're gonna cut it right there, nation. Try to get to your fallout shelters before the robot revolution occurs.
It won't help.
It won't help, but what are you gonna do? You know what will help? Knowing about what we're doing next episode.
Oh.
And you know what we're doing next episode. You know what comes out. You know what we're gonna be talking about. Venom. We're gonna be talking about Venom.
Oh shit! More Spider-Man talk.
Yep. Oh.
Get ready,
nation. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we maybe not talk about Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man's not gonna be in the movie. Oh my god.
We will still talk about Spider-Man.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because obviously Spider-Man is a big part of Venom. Mm-hmm. Maybe not this movie, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in, as of recording, a week's time.
Yep.
So we're gonna talk everything about Venom, comic books, obviously the movie. This is because I guess we'll have to talk about Spider-Man 3 a little bit. Ugh. We're going to talk about the cartoons and just everything. Everything about Venom. All things Venom. All things symbiote.
Yeah.
Symbiote. All things.
Symbiotes.
And yeah. So if you want to talk to us about Venom, you can do so on our social media platforms. We're everywhere. Everywhere you are and everywhere you need to be. Like following us on Twitter at RudeBoys469. Or you can like us on Facebook and follow all of our shit there. Facebook.com/RudeBoys469. If you want to reach us out with the electronic mail through Google, their services are Gmail. And you can hit us there at rudeboys6969@gmail.com. Coincidentally, there's a little service called YouTube, which is owned by Google. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch our nonsense at bit.ly/RudeBoysRudeTube. That is all lowercase. Don't you dare try to capitalize anything because it will not work. Okay? That has to be the excuse for everyone in the nation because our subscriptions are flimsy at best. And come on, subscribe to ours. Stiff, thumbs up and like it and everything. You know, we got our Spider-Man stream available, our video game streams available, any little dumb videos we put up there. I'm still sitting on one video. Damn it. Oh, well.
Hi, welcome back.
Wait, what's going on? Woke up today. In addition, our podcast episodes are on YouTube also. You can watch our smiling faces and listen to our wonderful dulcet tones. But we would also prefer that you go to rudeboys.podbean.com.
Flick it.
And you can subscribe there, get our RSS feed right there, and then just plug it into your little iTunes apps and whatever you need to do to listen to our beautiful voices every other week. I think that's it.
How can they get in touch with you? If they want to.
I didn't want to be selfish, but all right, fine. If you want to get in touch with me personally, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS. And then, if you want to buy stuff from my eBay page, just search for Neutrino64, NEUTRINO64. We'll make something happen, okay? Mwah. Tommy?
You guys want these fast fingers? You can get me at Tommy_Cash. And that's Cash with a K, baby.
I'm just realizing now both of our Twitter handles have underscores.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a thing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, good talk.
This has been a Wall Street Bangers production.